Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. He's on the move. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Mahomes buying some time left. He's running with it, and he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, I never get frustrated with completions. Never turn down a completion, but in this case, you really did have to look beyond that route. Not enough to move the sticks.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Mahomes. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now they face second down. To throw, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's caught, Eckler. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
On the jump.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Washington. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. Working quickly here. Second down run by Pacheco. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Escapes the pocket. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. And the Commanders are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Robinson on the inside give. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Daniels throwing on third. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. It's the Commanders looking at 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Man in motion here.
Take go.
From the 38. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
Hold it ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Through the middle. The throw is caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Getting out to his left. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Robinson goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Here we go. Scott. Go.
Daniels escapes out to the left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Here comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing deep down the near side. And he knocks that one away to prevent a big gain. Now all eyes go to the penalty marker to see who it's against. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Back!
Daniels on first down. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. Here's Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. McCole Hardman now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play
Yeah,
gains
that's just
15
because
and
I'm
it moves
better
the sticks.
than whoever this is I'm playing. That ain't got nothing to do with the actual team.
All about why worry about 3 downs when you need only one. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh,
Has it down close. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
yes, sir. I wish I could get a few extra people to watch the content. I don't really know how to, you know what I'm saying, get the content going, like to get it to where people will love to see it.
Play fake here, Daniels.
You know what I'm saying?
Pocket
Or
isn't
check it
holding
out
up.
or
They're
whatever.
able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards.
I want to be able to do that. I be seeing the streamers. They be having like a bunch of people watching the games or whatever. But that be late at night, shit.
A massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Able to find Ertz. Jukes out a one-stop. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you.
Yeah, more people probably be on if I could stream that late. But shit, don't nobody be on playing. I'm in like a Discord group where I'll be playing against most of the people in the Discord. So, you know what I'm saying? If I stream, I just have to play against people online. Because most of the people that be in the Discord, they don't even be woke that late.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back now, pressure on it.
Good defense, boy.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on 3rd and long.
He got me again.
He goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
When you don't respect your opponent, you go for it on 4th and 26.
If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working.
Oh, this nigga dropped the ball. Come on, man.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, the Chiefs in good field.
Oh, yeah, mad disrespect. You ain't lying. That's playing around a little bit. My opponent kind of weak, so I ain't that good, but he ain't good at all. So.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
And come on, baby. That's supposed to be a pick.
Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Anybody who watches, subscribe to the channel,
This
man.
play of the quarter.
I got way more content. You know what I'm saying?
Mahomes
This
trying
used to
get
be
here
an
on
all
2nd and
battle
10.
rap, channel anyway.
And brings us to the
I
end
used
of
to
this
talk
third
about battle
quarter.
rap, but I want to get into all types of stuff.
Touchdown aside and at
Battle
3
rap,
as we run out of time in the third
mukbangs,
quarter.
you know what I'm saying?
It's the Chiefs
Eat
in
me a
possession to
meal,
start. They trail, but that lead is
whatever.
reachable. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's got time
Interception.
here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
I try to get
And
out of
the
there.
Commanders get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Yes, sir. Good looking out, brother.
A run here with Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Daniels now. Finds
Good
his target,
defense.
Robinson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's taken in by Eckler.
I tried to get up out of there.
Before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the set. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
3rd and long for Mahomes.
You know.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Commanders will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
Defense showing blitz. Daniels. He's on the move. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes.
Well, no.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. throwing again from their own end zone now. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long.
Oh, he wide open. Oh, that's... What the hell?
The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions.
You dancing.
That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Good.
Reed now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Come 19! Come 19! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Ready?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Launches one deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Here we go.
Again, Daniels to the air. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. To score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road. And there's some dejected faces now as they leave this football field.
Oh, and that flight home, oh, it's going to be a long one, a silent one, as they ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, even on the road. And heading home just gives them all extra time to think about what went wrong, but more importantly, how to fix it.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.